Alright, here we are into our quarterfinal matchup between In-N-Out Burger and Cost Gaming. Bands coming out here, we've got Kassadin, Soraka, Jax banned out against Cost Gaming. Thresh, Teemo, and Heimerdinger all banned out here. And that first pick, Rise, locked in here for Castro. Most likely going to be that top lane Rise. Alright, looking to hover over that Leona here. What an awesome pick. Interesting, though, Caitlyn not banned out as the hard counter in lane. It's to Vayne, but Vayne might be locked in here. Tark also hovered over. Back to that Vayne. We'll see which one does get locked in here. Alright, looks we're going to have that Leona and that Vayne locked in here as the bottom lane. Exhaust and heal coming out. Again, this is patch 4.7, the live patch that is going on right now. Alright, looks like we do get Caitlyn locked in. As I said, Caitlyn is a hard counter to that Vayne here, guys. And then the it could be another hard counter too here. Morgana is a absolute hard counter to Leona. Her Black Shield can block out not only the CC that comes out from Leona's kit, but also magic damage as well. If she's maxing that Black Shield in lane, she can block out almost everything that Leona has to offer in that lane. We've got Xin Zhao hovered over here as the possible jungler for Team Cost Gaming. Just 30 more seconds to see who chooses to get locked in there, guys. If you're just joining us, this is the quarterfinal matchup between In-N-Out Burger and Team Cost Gaming. Looks like we're going to get Xin Zhao locked in the jungle and a mid lane Lux here. Haven't seen a Lux in this tournament thus far. Final Spark going to deal a lot of damage later on. Urgot hovered over here. We do need a mid laner. It's a possibility here. And it is locked in here. First Urgot here, guys. Urgot locked in for In-N-Out Burger for the mid lane, most likely. It could be a mid lane Rise instead. We'll see who chooses the lanes here, as we do have Lee Sin locked in as the jungler. Wukong, the possible top laner for purple team here, Cost Gaming. Again, this is the quarterfinal matchup here on the open bracket tournament between In-N-Out Burger and Cost Gaming, hosted by yours truly, Impossible. On behalf of NotSoStockGaming, I'd love to welcome you to the stream if you're just joining in. Thank you for joining us if you've been with us thus far. If you want to enjoy weekly, nightly tournaments of League of Legends by amateur teams and casted by me, then you can hit that follow button at the bottom of the screen and follow us. It'll just give you an email anytime that we come online, and we'd love to have you join us. Again, we have two unseen champions thus far in this tournament so far, locked in. Lux as a mid laner versus probably a mid lane Urgot, perhaps here, coming out on the side of In-N-Out Burger. Definitely going to be the jungle Lee Sin, as champions have just about 50 seconds here to switch around between different summoners. Alright, 40 more seconds to just move things around. It looks like it's most likely going to be a top lane Rise with that teleport. Burgot will carry indeed. We'll see what happens here. In-N-Out Burgot, perhaps the new name of this team. Again, we have a bottom lane that's highly in favor of In-N-Out Burger here. Caitlyn with a massive range leash on that Vayne, as well as Morgana having a kit that basically 100% counters a Leona here. So bottom lane definitely heavily in favor of In-N-Out Burger just from champion v champions. Mid lane could go either way. It's mid lane Urgot against Lux here. We'll see what happens with the top lane matchup between Wukong and Ryze. The earlier time we had a matchup today between those two champions, we had Wukong shoving in early, but not being able to deal with Ryze once he hit his Tear of the Goddess, Catalyst of the Protector power spike, not quite into the Archangel Staff into Rod of Ages, but earlier on, you know, you just have that range advantage over that Wukong. We'll see what happens here. Again, if you're just joining us, hit that follow button, guys. We'd love to have you follow us here on Twitch. And if you're wanting to get involved in these tournaments, again, there are RP rewards and Triumphant Rise given to the victors of each night's tournaments. Again, tonight, this is the open bracket tournament. If you'd like to join us for bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond tournaments, there is a weeknight for each of those available going forward, as well as Friday evenings like tonight. As the open tier, go ahead and sign up on our website, NotSoStock.ca. If you have a ranked 5s, doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, how for the open tier, just go ahead and join us for your chance at free RP from winning these tournaments or getting in the top 4. The top 4 get prizes, so if you make it into the semifinals, you're definitely guaranteed a spot on what we send into Riot for them to issue rewards, as well as we have a couple cool resources available on our website. The Team Finder is available on our website. You can sign up as a solo member looking for a team or a team looking for members, as well as the high elo coaching is available on our website. If you're interested in that, trying to up your game, we've got diamond coaches standing by. Again, just a minute left on this delay here so that we have no Ghosterino. And then we'll be on to the Summoner's Rift here for the quarterfinal matchup between In-N-Out Burger and Team Koss Gaming. The winner of this matchup will move on to what you can see in the bracket, as I'll post in chat here. The winner of this game will move on to the semifinal matchup against Black Man Will Carry. They were just the victors in their last couple of games that we had here on the stream. Alright, here we are into load screen, guys. We'll be on the Rift in just a moment here. Bear with us as we load. Alright, here we're loading up onto the Rift here, guys. If you're just joining us, my name is Impossible. I'm shoutcasting on behalf of this League of Legends tournament. There you can see, guys, Triumphant Rise, the skin used by Bruzix there. He and his team were the winners of our Diamond tournament the night before. Looks like he's already enjoying that skin as his reward for being involved in this tournament. If you want to get involved, log on to our website at NotSoStock.ca. Sign up your team, and if you're just a solo member looking for a team, go ahead and sign up on our Team Finder feature on that website. Again, NotSoStock.ca. We also have high elo coaches standing by available for you as a service if you're looking to up your game. Also available on that website. Go ahead and check us out. And if you're just joining us, hit that follow button, guys. We'd love to have you follow us throughout the entire week. We've got bronze, silver, platinum, diamond tournaments throughout the week, as well as this open bracket, as we are here Friday night. Open bracket available to any 5v5 team if you'd like to join us. And then on the weekend, sometimes we have special events going on. This weekend we'll have a ARAM for Autism event. Check your calendars. Check on our website. We have our calendar there that shows the schedule of upcoming events. We'd love to have you join us in the future. Hit that follow button, guys, as well as follow us on Facebook and Twitter. for more information regarding our tournaments, and that's another way to get in contact with us. If there's any feedback you can give us, guys, for us to up our game, we'd love to have you get in contact with us. You know, post your feedback in the Twitch chat, hit us up on Twitter, on Facebook, send us an email if it's something you want personal attention to. We'd love to hear back from our community. We're trying to bring to you more League of Legends action, especially in the form of tournaments. So here we are. We're loading up onto the Rift here, guys. We're just waiting on the last few percent out of this Vayne here to get into our quarterfinal matchup as we enter the Rift here between In-N-Out Burger and Team Cost Gaming. The winner of this matchup will move on to the semifinals against Black Man Will Carry, who just won their first 2 matches here on this stream. Again, we do have a mid-lane Urgot here, guys. First Urgot we've ever seen here on NotSoStockGaming's tournament stream.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Again, this is patch 4.7. Flash forced out by the Xin Zhao, even though on 4.7 ward trinkets are available 30 seconds in. It still forces the flash from the 5-man invade coming out here from In-N-Out Burger. Team Captain Kazdro with a nice shot calling, allowing that to happen. Looks like they're still looking for a pick here in the blue side jungle. Again, this is patch 4.7. Couple auto attacks go down onto Kfume, on Lux there, plus the Piltover Peacemaker on a single target is a lot of damage. Half HP, she might want to think about recalling, but as minions have spawned, she might have to just stay to not miss out on the early experience. Buff spawn in just about 10 seconds here. Looks like it's going to be a blue start for Kazdro's Lee Sin, on top of a ward though. Starting up there with a small little leash from Morgana. Looks like it's a 2v2 lane swap, but called by Kazdro's team here. In-N-Out Burger will get the 2v2 matchup that they do want. Again, like I said, this is heavily in favor of the Caitlyn Morgana. Morgana countering Leona and Caitlyn countering Vayne, as look, that's an easy zone at level 1 in favor of In-N-Out Burger. Again, In-N-Out Burger were our champions of the Diamond tier tournament last night. Congratulations to them. We'll see if they can show the performance that they had last night again on this wonderful evening here. As a headshot hits onto Flash Gordon. The stun not connecting out of Jerry W's Leona. Firepower tanking up a couple minions though, down to half HP as well. Headshot hits onto Flash Gordon again. Nice! Dark Binding lands down. Heal forced out by Flash Gordon. That was almost first blood in favor of Caitlyn. 3 minutes into the match here. Both summoner spells blown by Vayne. Nice harass. Comes down out of Firepower's Caitlyn here. So they're just shoving in quite nicely against this turret with about a wave and a half. Lasting under the turret quite nicely here. We'll check into this bottom lane here. Looks like Ryze is stacking up his minion wave quite nicely against this Wukong. Again, that range advantage is doing a lot for him. Nice Rune Prison. Going to keep him in place. Down to sub 200 HP. Now sub 100 HP. Flash in with the Q and the auto attack. That's first blood in favor of Triumphant Ryze. Great job there. Again, top lane still shoving in. Xin Zhao is looking for a small little invade here. As Lee Sin comes top for maybe a 3v2 dive into this top lane here onto that Vayne. Sonic Wave into Resonating Strike does connect, and that's a free kill onto that Lee Sin. Nice catch there as he stays just out of vision with that brush control. A nice play. That's 2 kills in favor of In-N-Out Burger. Again, this is the quarterfinal matchup between In-N-Out Burger and Cost Gaming. The winner of this matchup moves on to our semifinal matchup between, again, the winner of this match and Team Blackman will carry. A little bit of damage down onto this top lane turret. It does have an armor buff against champions early on. Let's check in on this unorthodox mid lane here. We've got Urgot versus... so far, let's see. AD Urgot versus this Lux here. A relatively quiet matchup as the sustain for this Urgot is going to trump the Doran's ring coming out from this Lux. Chanmi on that Urgot, just farming up nicely. He's got a little bit of a minion lead over that Lux, despite Lux's range. Lee Sin now here in the mid lane, just looking to show himself and quickly move across the map. Xin Zhao just trying to follow along behind, much like he was in that top lane. Again, Vayne much down to very low HP once again in this top lane here. Low mana on Firepower's Caitlyn will mean auto attack shoving for sure here. Alright, in this mid lane, a nice gank coming out from Xin Zhao. Lee Sin here to help out, though. He walks an unfortunate path, but he does have his trinket available to safeguard over the wall. A little bit of poke comes out from the E from that Lux. She's out of mana, though, with no pots in her inventory. She might want to think about backing, but right now it'd be an non-opportune time to back, as there is a giant wave in her lane. Urgot quite low, but he does have a lot of consumables to pot up in this lane here. Alright, down in this bottom lane, we did have First Blood coming out from Ryze. That triumphant Ryze skin was his from, again, In-N-Out Burger were our champions last night as the was our last night's tournament, the Diamond tier. Again, In-N-Out Burger being the champions there, and there's that triumphant Ryze skin that each of those summoners were awarded by Riot. A little bit more damage down onto this Wukong. In the mid lane, looks like Lee Sin, a nice gank onto Kefen's. Lux is going to be another kill in their favor. That's 3-0 in kills. No turrets have fallen quite yet, as Ryze still chasing that Wukong. Lee Sin here. Will he land the resonating strike? A little bit of a funny little play there. He almost got it. He definitely juked the Lee Sin Q, but it'll just be a solo kill going over to Ryze. Alright, if you're just joining us, guys, thanks for joining. Hit that follow button on the stream, guys. We'd love to have you join us throughout the entire week for each of our different tiered tournaments. This is the any tier. Doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, or how you have a ranked team. In fives, just join us for our open tier tournaments on Friday nights. This is the quarterfinal matchup between In-N-Out Burger, the Diamond tier tournament winners of last night's tournament, versus Team Cost Gaming on purple side. Lux trying to last hit quite nicely. Final Spark is available, but she's still a level behind this Urgot. Urgot still not having base here, with a lot of consumables to keep him in lane. Alright, looks like a little bit of a catch down onto that Morgana. From the nice gank out of that Xin Zhao, Caitlyn having to run away herself. That'll be the first kill going over to Cost Gaming here. That's 4-1 in kills, 1-0 in turrets for a nice 3.5k gold lead in favor of In-N-Out Burger. The Dragon still is available on this map, but with that 2v2 in the top lane, looks like Dragon will probably stay on the map for a decent amount of time longer. Teleport available on this Ryze. He did just use it to get back into lane to farm up quite nicely. He's up 9 CS. The ultimate used to chase onto this Wukong, but the nice Hex Drinker passive will keep him safe as he returns to his tournament turret. He is recalling. Looks like Brezex with that triumphant Ryze skin that he earned last night. Doing work in this bottom lane. Alright, a little bit of a tussle here in the jungle as they were protecting against a red steal from that Lee Sin. Again, the farm numbers mostly in favor, actually all in favor across the board for In-N-Out Burger. Alright, finally Caitlyn and Morgana have returned to this bottom lane here, probably just to get that turret down. Xin Zhao and Wukong down here. Wukong already at half HP, but he does have Cyclone available. Thresh Senpai with nice damage coming out. That's going to be Wukong getting killed. Another kill going over to Caitlyn here. She's got 1 to her name. 75 CS to 42 of the Vayne. Again, that 2v2 matchup is definitely in favor. Looks like now that the two-man matchup in this bottom lane has moved down to the bottom side of the map, that's going to be the first dragon going over. Ace in the hole comes over, putting a little bit of damage. Nice shield coming out from Kefun to mitigate most of that damage, but there's a 4-man stack in this mid lane. Looks like they're going to take out that turret with a decent-sized minion wave. Firepower takes a turret hit. Alright, a lot of damage coming down onto this mid lane. It looks like it's a 4v5 here as Ryze joins the team. In and out Bjergr. Nice Sonic Wave lands onto Lux, but going to get followed up by Resonating Strike, but he safeguards to his team to stay safe. Nice lockdown onto Firepower. She's right in the middle of the team. Solar Flare lands onto 2 with the final spark, taking out a lot of damage. Cyclone knocks up a lot. Looks like Leona will fall shortly before Caitlyn does. And that's going to be almost an ace. Wow, the position reverser coming onto that Vayne, and she gets stunned as well. That's going to be an ace, a triple kill for team captain Kazdrow's Lee Sin here. 10-2 and kills an ace at 11 minutes, guys. 12.3 gold to 20.7. Alright, there's the Zenith Blade landing onto Chanmi's Urgot here. She's slowed out by that exhaust. Nice Sonic Wave versioning strike lands, reveals the Monkey King. Jerry W almost falling to that Q from... Wow, Sonic Wave versioning strike, he's going to give his life for that. But that's another kill. That's 4 kills on that Lee Sin. Oh, 6 kills, but 4 in quick succession. Alright, there's a little bit of damage going down onto this mid lane turret here. So a lot of damage coming out. Again, we did have an 11-minute ace in favor of In and Out Bjergr. They were our Diamond Tier tournament champions last night. The Ryze is rocking his triumphant Ryze skin, as you can see there. He did get first blood. Flash Gordon up here in the top lane, trying to catch up on that Vayne. Again, the Vayne versus Caitlyn matchup definitely not in his favor. Leona is also countered by Morgana, so the 2v2 matchup in that top lane was definitely in their favor. Nice. A kill out from this Urgot here, as it probably was a Dark Binding landing. Another Dark Binding lands. There's a lot of damage going down onto that Leona, as Ace in the Hole doesn't even have to connect, but it does go on cooldown. Position reverser goes on into the Soul Shackles. That's going to be a deadly sin as well. There's just numbers in this mid lane. And that's going to be in favor of In and Out Bjergr. At 13.5 minutes, we're on to the inhibitors here. Again, 13.5 minutes in and Out Bjergr takes the first inhibitor here in this mid lane against purple team here. Cost Gaming gonna need a miracle here. Nice Dark Binding lands into Sonic Wave Resonating Strike. Caitlyn picks up 1 more kill. That's 3 kills on Caitlyn, 7 on Lee Sin. Was a close game to begin with, but not anymore. 15-3 in kills, up 11,000, almost 12,000 now, 12,000 even, up in gold, in favor of In and Out Bjergr. Flash Grenade activates the ultimate, but Urgot has the Oming Beacon. Flash Gordon goes down to the Dark Binding over the wall from Thresh Senpai. What a great save. Keeping the Urgot safe. He still has basically full HP. I don't know if they can really aggress onto him here, as he does have a turret to return to. Urgot farming up quite nicely. 129 farm to the 55 of his lane matchup. Unfortunately, that Lux is quite behind in gold. As Wukong falls in his own jungle to Kazdro, there's not much you can do in your own jungle in a 1v1 matchup against 8-1 Lee Sin. As he lands onto Jerry W as well, but he's going to be met up by 3 team members. He dodges out most of it. The Black Shield keeps him safe from Solar Flare, and he's going to get over the wall safely with that nice ward jump using Safeguard. Wow, Thresh Senpai and Kazdro doing work there, getting a free kill while blowing a couple ultimates from Cost Gaming. Dark Binding missing out. Nice dodge from Kefyun. Lucent Singularity just going to put a little bit more damage down onto that champion. Looks like a little bit of chase. Sonic Wave almost connects. She's chased down underneath the safety of her own tournament. Wow, a lockdown onto Vayne using the Soul Shackles to keep him in place for another Sonic Wave. The trap hits onto the Wukong as well. He's revealed. Nice stun down onto Firepower. Was that a Flash Sonic Wave misses from Castro? Rise solo pushing that bottom lane, and that's a dead Wukong. Black Shield onto Firepower to keep her relatively safe. She gets sunned down into the final spark. There's a final spark kill in favor of Lux there. Jerry W being aggressed on by that Urgot. A little bit of a 1v2 here by... And there's the shutdown down onto this Xin Zhao. He's now got blue buff, no red buff to help with his auto attack damage, but Urgot's going to get another kill as he had just taken down that Leona. Thresh Senpai out of mana. Urgot running, which is interesting here. He looks like he's trying to pick up that Vayne. And now he has to 1v2 on his own. Position Reverser will give him a little bit more resistances. Condemn not available there to stun him against the wall, and that's going to be Summoner Heal coming out. He still has a lot of damage. This failed flash, but I don't know if that was just to dodge the root from the Lux, but not enough damage coming out as the potting up of the Xin Zhao is going to save him, and that's going to be nice turnaround, I suppose, there in favor of Cost Gaming. 22-7 though still. It's still a 14,000 gold lead in favor of In-N-Out Burger. Well, quite the battle there in that topside jungle. 17.5 minutes in. We have almost the same number gold lead in favor of In-N-Out Burger. They were last night's champions of the Diamond Tier tournament. This is open bracket. If you'd like to join us for... we are currently streaming our open tier. If you'd like to join us, go ahead and log into NotSoStock.ca. Online, you can sign up for future tournaments. Condemn was already used there as a nice Dragon's Rage pushes Leona back into the team. The headshot from the Caitlyn going to get the final hit there. Flash Gordon almost gets hit. Ace in the Hole will hit the Wukong instead, but there's still a lot of damage coming out from a Caitlyn that has completed Bloodthirster into a Zeal. Black Shield down onto this Caitlyn. Wow, that's a nice hit onto their Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike connects. The Wukong has been revealed. Cannot use his W to stay safe here. That's going to be Inhibitor going down again. A little bit of a wave clear out here, keeping their Nexus turrets safe. There's a five-man push in this top lane here for In-N-Out Burger. Again, they're up a massive amount of gold. Rise activates his ultimate to Spell Vamp, Drain Tank through everything. He flashes out of the Solar Flare, and that's going to be 2 kills, almost 2 kills, as Lux gets away with sub 10 HP. That's going to be a free kill coming over to In-N-Out Burger for just the flash of that Rise. Alright, here they carve back into that top lane. Lee Sin gonna get that on his own, as Caitlyn now joins him. Alright, Firepower does get locked down. Black Shield goes onto her. She's going to lifesteal up through as the Ignite is ticking, but she will survive, and then Leona will fall to Lee Sin. Cashew picking up a kill. Backing off here. Firepower is quite low, probably doesn't want to save. Piltover Peacemaker does a lot of damage to delete that Wukong. Xin Zhao comes in. He does get exhausted, so he won't deal a lot of damage, and he gets deleted as well. Lucent Singularity deals a little bit of damage, and the final hit from that Vayne hits that Caitlyn. That's awesome. A little bit of a chase down here. One more. Will not connect. Chanmi taking up the turret. He's just going to stay safe. One Nexus turret does fall. Another goes down. That's going to be the Nexus falling. Cyclone goes down. This is a little bit of a battle here. They might get a kill out of this. Lee Sin does fall. Looks like they're going to have to recall and making it back to the mid lane. And that's a full-on stun and exhaust coming down onto that Urgot. Ryze turns around and gets a kill onto the Monkey King, but Urgot does fall to the Lucent Singularity out of that Lux. 3 people chasing onto Bruzex here. He does not have his ultimate. He does have teleport though, but it's probably not necessary as he can walk away with his passive movement speed here. He turns on to Jerry W when he is in Fog of War. He gets a free kill. Ace in the hole available. Flash Grenade almost dies, 100 HP remaining, as we've got super minions pushing on the middle inhibitor as well as the top lane. A huge wave in this bottom lane too, as the teleport from this Ryze to jump the wall. As he's going to walk into the rush here, and she will fall to just a single spell from that Ryze. Unfortunately for that Vayne, she's died a lot in this game. Baron has respawned. Just defending up here, and defending the Nexus from a super minion here. The ward spam as well. Lee Sin comes in, reveals that champion, pops the Hex Drinker from that Wukong. $30-10 in kills. It's just the Nexus remaining. Minions hammering on it at this point. Caitlyn getting a blue buff in the jungle. Wanting to end it later, I suppose. Castro trying to tank up 5 members. He's going to probably die. He flashes into Lucent Singularity. His Hex Drinker will save him from Final Spark, but the Soul Shackles will lock down a couple people. Actually takes out the Vayne. How much AP do you have, Miss Support? It's going to be enough to take him down. Kefyun going down to the auto attacks of that Caitlyn. And there we go, ace in the hole. We'll take out this Xin Zhao, and that's going to be the Nexus falling. Congratulations to In-N-Out last night's champions, and tonight they're moving on to the semifinals so far against Black Man Will Carry. That's going to be our next match here as the Nexus will fall 35-11 in kills. A massive gold lead is the win. Again, congratulations to In-N-Out Burger.